everybody, welcome to a brand new series on banjo rudiments. What is a banjo rudiment? Well, I'm glad you asked. Banjo rudiment is an idea I came up with here just recently, talking with my buddy Jeff Howald, who's published a lot of books. You've heard me talk about Jeff's books before here. And because I'm a drummer, he said, "Don't drummers have rudiments?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Wow, it's too bad banjoists don't have rudiments." And you may say, well, we have rolls. Isn't that the same thing? Could be. You could consider those rolls as rudimentary steps or blocks to building songs. However, I've come up with a few ideas that simplify rolls even further. And these are just a collection of short exercises that I decided to call the banjo rudiments. And the reason you might want to use these is, number one, it's going to refine your finger dexterity. It's simplifying roll patterns into just two fingers, either index thumb or middle thumb to start off with. We'll get to some more advanced rudiments later. It's also going to help you build strength and coordination with your fingers. If you feel like you get your forward reverse roll, alternating thumb roll up to speed and suddenly it just starts falling apart, maybe these rudiments could help you develop a little bit more strength and coordination, which will then result in better role playing. And by better role playing, I mean you have a clearness, balance among all your fingers when you're playing. If you want to accent one, you do, but otherwise you want a pretty steady kind of volume among all the fingers when you're doing these rolls. It's going to help your timing get better as well. And finally, it's also a good way to warm up the fingers. And maybe you have some other ideas on this. You could leave them down below in the comment section and I'll try to get to them. So why not just play rolls? Well, rolls are great and they're the building blocks of songs and tunes, as we've talked about. But the rudiments are going to break these rolls into smaller parts, resulting in a cleaner playing of rolls when you get to that. There are parallels and overlapping in the playing of banjo rudiments versus rolls that I'm going to show you through these next videos. How are the banjo rudiments designed to work? We're going to start with two fingers, middle finger and thumb, and I'm going to show you a few exercises that I want you to take a look at. So let's get to them. We're going to start with just the open strings. And the very first one I want to do is to have your thumb play the fifth string and your middle finger play the first string. And we're just going to do that 4 times with the thumb followed by the middle finger. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you're looking for here is to listen to your tone on each of your fingers and try to get it as evenly balanced as possible, including the volume, right? Then we're going to move up to the fourth string in the first string. Thumb is going to play the fourth string like this. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to progress to the third string. And finally the second string. For right now, we're going to avoid the first string. Not because I don't think that's a great exercise, but that's more single string technique. We'll get to that later on down the road. So let's try putting these exercises together. So we're going to do 4 thumbs on the 5th string, 4 thumbs on the 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string. And I'll put some tablature up here so you can see it as well. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you've got that down, let's try to reverse it. Okay, so we can also start with the middle finger leading and the thumb playing on the 5th string. And then the thumb will go to the 4th string, but we'll keep the middle finger on the 1st string. And then we'll go to the third string. And finally the second string. You can practice these millions of times, as I have done with drum rudiments, and you can always get the very simple passages a little bit cleaner, maybe a little bit faster, whatever it is you're looking for, go after it. But practice makes something. And in this case, if you practice it well enough times, your playing is going to get a little bit cleaner, a little bit faster, a little bit tighter. What I was doing at the beginning of this video, the intro, I was taking some melody notes. So let's say you just take your 1 and your 5. And you can just continue to play that, but have your left hand come up and get the 2nd fret and 4th fret, for instance, and bring it back down. So you can get some left hand practice with this. But make no mistake, this is more of a right hand or picking hand practice type of thing, the rudiments are, at this moment. Later on, I can maybe add some fretting hand rudiments as well. But most teachers and players will tell you that a lot of the magic is in the right hand. So you really got to be able to have a solid right hand. Chords and things like that can come later, but if you don't have a solid right hand with your picking patterns, it's going to be hard to play good music. So here we go with this. Just a simple little melody. And we're just going to go back and forth between 1 and 5. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just loop that, or you can bring it all the way up to the 12th fret like this. See what we can do with the strum machine on just some of these simple string techniques. Here we go. Let's try it with the thumb on the 2nd string. With the strum machine. And if you want to speed it up, of course you can. You could even, I'll do a double time here. So instead of going, I'm going to go, just to give you an idea of when you speed it up what it sounds like, but don't sacrifice speed for accuracy. So experiment with these. Remember to start off with no fretting technique and just focus on keeping one finger on one string and have the other one move. I like the thumb to move first, but you could also move your fingers as well. We'll get to that in later videos. But just try going that 1-5 or 5-1 with your metronome, and as you speed it up, just try to keep it real smooth. Next up, we'll get the index finger involved. Hope to see you then.